Hello, my favorite people. My name is Amber Fowler, and I'm back with more fragrance for you. In today's video, I'm going to take you through all of my home, car, office, fragrance, and personal care empties so that you can make a better educated decision the next time you go to purchase any of these types of items. I may have saved the best for last, so keep watching through all the way till the end. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would like to encourage you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow a lovely, fragrant community, and I would love to have you be a part of it with me. I'm going to get started today with home fragrance. I like to categorize my hand soaps in the home fragrance section of my videos because to me, it's not necessarily personal care because it's used, amongst all family members and it's spread around the home. So I figured this is kind of, it falls in the home fragrance category in my brain. This one that I have for you today comes from my kitchen. This was Beautiful Day in the Deep Cleansing hand soap from Bath & Body Works. The notes for Beautiful Day are sun-kissed apple, sparkling cassis, wild daisies, pink peony, and fresh woods. It is a beautiful blend of crispy apples, and it's hard to describe, but it really does just smell like a beautiful day. It's a great home fragrance and a great personal care fragrance as well. Now, Beautiful Day, I did look this up for you. It is not available in the hand soap currently, but it is available as a wallflower, and it is available in personal care as well. One thing I did also want to point out, because I just noticed as I used this soap, this deep cleansing part. I haven't seen Bath & Body Works put out deep cleansing hand soap in a very long time. So I did just a little bit of research. Apparently there is no deep cleansing hand soaps sold at Bath & Body Works currently, and there's some speculation as to why that is. A couple of store employees a few years back had reported that they thought that the reasoning for the lack of the deep cleansing hand soap is because they switched the formula. Apparently it used to be little microplastic beads. Remember those little blue beads in the soap to help kind of scrub, give you that deep cleaning kind of a feel? So apparently those were made with this microplastic. And some store employees were saying that they changed the formula so that it wasn't microplastic anymore, but more of a wax type of a bead. But because of that reformulation and maybe a texture change too, is what I'm guessing there, that it was not terribly well received by the consumers. Maybe it just didn't sell well, and that's potentially why it's no longer on the shelves. There are a few rumors and speculations going on out there. I do not know what is correct. I do not have any reports from Bath & Body Works themselves explaining the situation, but just know those are possible reasons why we don't see the deep cleansing hand soaps on the shelves anymore. So that was Beautiful Day hand soap. It was very delightful. I love this scent. If you've seen any of my other videos with Beautiful Day in it, you know that I am a huge fan. I've been a fan from the start. I even have an OG fragrance bottle with some liquid left in it from when Beautiful Day originally came out. And actually this is an OG bottle of it as well. So the soap that was in here was green. It was not blue. They did, I'm guessing, reformulate it to a degree. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, they had to have reformulated this because, so when I told you those notes, I had looked those notes up. Those notes are from the current Beautiful Day that is out right now. The notes listed on the bottle here say that this is a carefree blend of green apple, wild pink poppies, and dewy pear. So that is very different from the notes that I said earlier. Ooh, makes me wonder if I will like the reformulation or not, but I know I like the OG scent. And that is what this is. I'm pretty sure that I have or had used a reformulated version of Beautiful Day in the Wallflower, and I still really enjoyed it. I didn't really even notice much of a difference. So I'm hoping that that's still the same case with some of the body care, because I know I have some of the reformulated body care with that as well. But that is Beautiful Day. Next in line for hand soaps, I have the hand soap we use in our guest bathroom. And for those of you who don't know, I usually like to put in the $1 little cheapy soaps in our guest bathroom. Not because we have guests over, because we never have guests over, really. I don't know. I think it's just nice to get cheap soap to kind of pair with my fancy expensive soap. So I'm not always breaking the bank with that, even though I kind of already am anyway. But I don't know, it's something up here that says use the $1 hand soap. I did that and I do that. And I chose the SoftSoap in the scent Star Spangled Berries. Now I did stock up on this scent, I want to say last year, so I have no idea if this scent came back this year. I do purchase these at Walmart typically, and I did check on the Walmart website and I did not see this scent available currently. But it is just a nice ripe berry scent, and it's perfect for $1, you know. Perfect for $1. And the last hand soap that I have to share with you comes from our master bathroom. I do like to use the foaming hand soaps from Bath & Body Works in there, and I chose the scent Coconut Cream Pie. It was thoroughly enjoyable. I found myself smelling my hands, like I would wash them and then I'd have to smell them right after because it was so good. It's just a creamy, very pie crust and cream kind of a scent with that hint of coconut in there. It's very gourmand coconut. Love that. So the fragrance notes in this are toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, and golden pie crust. That is pretty spot on to the scent that came out of this bottle. Last in home fragrance for today is a Febreze plug-in. Now I did use my old Febreze plug-in because I still do have some of the old styled oils that go in them. This is what they look like. They do have a sleeker version of the plug-in and sleeker versions of the oils, but I do still have just a handful from the old version that I'll still need to use my old plug-in for. This scent was a mix of strawberry and fig. Now, this is an old scent that my husband actually had when we got married. I was like, what? You have fragrance? I was pleasantly surprised, and it was a really good blend of scents. He did a good job picking this out. I've not even been able to see this in the stores at all, ever. Since I knew that it existed, I've looked for it and I haven't been able to find it anywhere. So I know that this is older, but I do have the packaging here just to share with you really quick. This is kind of what it looked like. It had this little pattern in the background. It says strawberry fig there at the top. It was very good, very fruity. And I like that it was strawberry and fig, so it paired like a bright strawberry with a deep fig scent, both very sweet. So it wasn't as harsh of a changeover. I could never tell which one was going, but I could always get like a nice fresh burst of fruit, and together they just smell really good. So I like that it wasn't strawberry and fresh, because that's what they pair almost everything with now is their fresh scent, and I'm not huge on fresh scents, period. I will say Febreze fresh is not so bad, but if I had to choose, I would rather choose strawberry and fig versus strawberry and fresh. So in terms of longevity for this, it usually lasts me about a month, sometimes a little over a month. This one in particular, I don't know if I'm having issues with this plug-in or my outlet, but you can see that there's still some oil left on this side here. We'll say it was much more, like this one was bone dry and this one just still had like a bunch of oil left in the bottom of it. So I kept it in there and just let it use it, and I didn't love that because I know that, you know, if this gets too bone dry, it can potentially start a fire. So I don't like doing that. But I did keep my eye on it as best as I could and ended up using all the rest up from this side, mostly anyway. I'm disappointed that we used it all, but I'm excited because there are some new blends out there from Febreze that I am looking forward to using. So stay tuned for those. All right, moving on to car and office fragrance. For my car, I have been using the Bath & Body Works car refill scents, and this time I chose the scent Cactus Blossom. I know that there's still some liquid left in here. I could not smell this in my car anymore, which is why I just went ahead and took it out. If I'm not smelling it in the car, then I don't know what the point is in keeping it in there, but I can smell it plain as day right now. Cactus Blossom is a very nice scent. It's also a very strong scent. I will say, out of all the car refills that I've used so far, which hasn't been many, this one by far was the strongest. So if you're looking for a car refill from Bath & Body Works and you like Cactus Blossom, I would stock up on this one, because this one did last me a good like 2 weeks before it really started to fade out. Whereas normally with these car refills, I'll smell it day one, maybe day 2, maybe day 3, and then that's about it. These don't really project or last very long at all. I feel like I've wasted a lot of money on some of these, but that's besides the point. Very pleasantly surprised with Cactus Blossom. Now, the notes in this one are cactus flower petal, sun-kissed coconut, vanilla, and fresh sparkling lemon. Such a unique blend. It is a little on the floral side, so if you get headaches from floral scents, I would not recommend Cactus Blossom at all. And I do get headaches with floral scents, and this did not give me a headache, but while it didn't give me a headache, I don't want you to think, oh, that means it won't give me a headache, and then you go out and you buy it and then you don't like it. And I don't want to be the reason for that. Buyer beware. This is a very, very strong scent, and it can be very piercing. Like the very first day and maybe for a day or two, it was so incredibly intense in my car that I worried that I was going to get a headache. Didn't end up getting a headache, but it probably could have happened. So on the Bath & Body Works website, because this is still currently available for purchase in the car refill, what it smells like is a sweet and tropical oasis. Sure. I think it smells more like cactus blossom, but okay. We'll take it. Moving on to my office scent for the month. I typically keep these in my office for about 3 weeks, sometimes 4, depending on the circumstances. Like if I'm out for a week, like I don't count that week against it because it's not being used. But I do use a Scentsy mini fan in my office, which I'll put a picture of that up here for you in case you don't know what that looks like. And these use Scentsy pods to distribute fragrance. So basically the mini fan, you turn it on and it's just a little fan. That's literally all it is, surrounded by plastic, right? So you turn it on, the fan is blowing, and then you set one of these fragrance pods on the fan, and then that fan blows the scent up and disperses it throughout the room. Now my office is pretty small, so these fragrance pods, like, they do a good job in my office. You can sometimes even smell it down the hallway. Is like, sometimes people come and be like, I thought I was getting whiffs of this. I was wondering where that was coming from. It's like, oh yeah, that's me. The scent that I chose this time was Prickly Pear and Agave. This scent is so pretty. It's sweet and slightly aquatic. It definitely gives me more perfume type of vibes, but not in a sickly cloying kind of a way, but more of like a body care kind of a scent than a home fragrance scent. But honestly, it can go either way, really. Love, love, love this scent. I did get so many compliments using this one in my office, like this one in particular. Like I had people pick it up and ask me how they could buy this, and I felt so bad because it is a discontinued scent. The only other thing that I have in this myself is the second pod that came in the twin pack, because anytime you buy a pod, you get 2. And it's those 2 pods, that pod set for $10 US. Or if you're like me and you stock up on things, if you buy 5, you get 1 free. So I always do it that way because I'm always saving $10 that way. I think I actually got this one on clearance or something really random because this was a discontinued scent when I bought it. But it is a very good scent. Yeah, everyone was asking me left and right how they could get their hands on it. I felt really bad. But I did scour the Scentsy website for you so that you could know how to get this scent if you were absolutely obsessed. And there is something available that has this scent. So if you're interested, you can purchase. The scent description for Prickly Pear and Agave is sweet as a desert sunset behind a dreamy veil of sheer petals. I don't know. It's not too floral and it's not too desert-like. Just good. It's very pretty. It's very lovely. A lot of people really like that scent. Next, I'll be moving into personal care empties. So this is going to include like personal fragrance, personal skincare, personal makeup products, all kinds of different things that I would use for myself. I'm going to start with my eyeliner. This is the only makeup that I have for us today because I really don't wear a lot of makeup. I know it looks like I do, but I really don't. I do have 2 eyeliners that I have completely gone through, and these are both the Almay All Day Eyeliner Pencil. And they each come with their own little sharpener here stuck at the bottom. To use them, you just kind of twist them up. You can see I still have like just a tiny bit left, but like if I can't sharpen it, then I don't use it. So I have the shades Black and Black Brown, which Black Brown is my absolute favorite. I think this one is the one that looks most natural on me while also giving me like that dark, nice line. That's actually what I've got on right now is the Black Brown. I think it just goes with my complexion and my hair better than like straight black, but I do like to have the black in case I want to be a little extra dramatic. These are great, and I switched over to these because I am allergic, apparently, to a lot of makeup. I was using some other stuff, and it was causing my eyes to break out into these big, hot, red, puffy, itchy messes, and I just couldn't take that anymore, and I also wanted to wear makeup. Like, I want to wear makeup for me, not for anybody else. Like, it makes me feel good and I want to wear it. So I went on a hunt to find something that would not turn my eyes into tomatoes. I found this, and these claim to be hypoallergenic, and so far I have not had any issues using these products. So Almay, thank you for providing a product that can be clean and used on my sensitive eyes. If you're in the market for some Almay eyeliner pencils, I will go ahead and put a link to these in the description. All right, the next thing that I have to share with you is the Arbonne Corrective Eye Cream. So, this is the first time I've actually used up an entire bottle of this, by the way. I bought this probably like 5 or more years ago, who knows, but it still worked and I still use it and it was still fine, so. I don't know if that's okay in the makeup world or not, but whatever. This Corrective Eye Cream is so great because it helps to reduce the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and puffiness, which some days I need that more than others. I don't wear this every single day, but I do wear it quite a bit, and it can be used day or night. So you could potentially be using this 2 times a day, but I'd say on any given week, I was probably using this about 2 or 3 times period, day or night, which is probably why it took me so long to use it, but definitely worth it. It really does. For those of you out there who could maybe relate to this, maybe this will be helpful, I don't know, but you know, if you have like a good cry the night before work and then you go into work, this is a lifesaver because it really helps to reduce the look that you just cried your eyes out like all night long. I don't know if anyone can relate to that, but like, I don't know, you watch a sad movie or you're going through a tough time and you just don't want to go into work looking like you cried all night or like you cried at all. This was hugely helpful for that. But like I said, it also helps with the fine lines and wrinkles. And as I'm getting older, I'm starting to notice like the crow's feet and the things like that. So this is also helpful in kind of tightening and keeping those lines looking minimalistic around the eyes. So I highly recommend this. Now, this is Arbonne's old formula. They do have a newer version of their eye cream, which I will go ahead and link below so that you can take a look at that. Now, Arbonne does claim to be vegan, gluten-free, all natural. So that is the reason why I started using their products. And I have been using them like 8 years now. I do highly recommend Arbonne. I just really love that about their company, and it is now available to you. I will say I am an Arbonne consultant too, technically, while I do not actively like really try to push sales or anything like that in it. I am also an Arbonne independent consultant. If you do order from the website below, I would get a commission from that, and it would really help. Whether you choose to order through that website or not, the price will be the same no matter what. But if you want more information on how you can save money on Arbonne, hit me up in the comments and I will try to find a way to connect with you and give you more information on how you can save some money on Arbonne. Next, I have Melatonin Spray. So I was first introduced to Melatonin Spray through Arbonne in their nutrition section. They have some stuff like this as well. Essentially, this is an alternative to the melatonin pills that you would take to help you sleep better at night. What this is, it's a spray that you spray onto your tongue. So it like gets absorbed more quickly that way, I think anyway. And for me, it helps me to fall asleep faster and it keeps me asleep longer. So I need those things because I'm a very, very light sleeper. I'm also a worrier. So if left to my own devices, I will lay in bed and think about all the things that could go wrong always. So I try to avoid that, and this has been hugely helpful for that. So if you're struggling with anything similar to that, you may find relief in this melatonin spray. Now, the reason why I didn't order more from Arbonne is mainly because of convenience. I just needed a quicker, cheaper option as I go through this pretty quickly since I use a few sprays every single night. This I did order from Amazon, so I'll go ahead and put my associate link in the description box for you there too. Same deal. You order it through that link, it's the same price to you, and I get a kickback, so it's win-win for everybody. This stuff is amazing. It really does work. And like I said, I use it every single night. Can't say anything better about it. Next up is my conditioner. So forgive the harsh look of this bottle. It gets sprayed on in the shower and then it just like cakes on there. I did try to clean that up, but it didn't really work very well. But I do use the Biotin and Collagen conditioner from OGX, or I did use it. I'm actually using something different now, so I'll share that with you when I get done with that. But this conditioner is super great. It smells good and it does the job. So the Biotin and Collagen, what it's there to do is it's supposed to be an exclusive blend with vitamin B7, biotin, collagen, and hydrolyzed wheat protein. Helps to infuse nutrients into every strand and creates the appearance of thicker, fuller, healthier looking hair. And that's what I wanted. I wanted my hair to be thicker, to be fuller, to be more. So that's why I bought this. And I have had no issues with it. I wouldn't say it really like makes it thicker and fuller, but over time, I do think it has helped with the fullerness of it. So I'm happy. Also, the conditioner always usually lasts almost twice as long than the shampoo. Use like this much conditioner and I use like this much shampoo because I got a lot of hair. Okay, so this next item is one that has not been used. So this is not an empty, obviously, but this is the True Blue Strawberry Banana Soap Bar. And I've had this in my collection for forever. And I am considering opening it up and finally using it. Now, this has probably been a good 10 years, so hopefully this soap is still good. It has been maintained very well, dark, cool place, stored in a Ziploc bag, you know, air out kind of a deal. So hopefully it still performs well. This was $7 retail at one point, in case you want to know. Fun fact, True Blue. This is not a brand that we see anymore. And so I was doing a little bit of research on that as well. Again, lots of speculation, but apparently True Blue just like fell off the face of the earth. Like they were maintaining a good, strong sales record and everything, and all of a sudden just kind of dropped out. So there was some speculation that maybe like there were some financial issues going on, or maybe some like product demand issues, like maybe they weren't keeping up with the market, things like that. So again, all those are speculations, but could be potential reasons why we don't see True Blue anymore. But these are the soaps that have the little chunks. I don't know if you guys remember seeing these in the stores forever ago, but I love the little chunks. I think that that's so cute and so cool, and what gravitated me towards these bar soaps when I was much younger, because normally I would not gravitate towards a bar soap. Like I said, I'm contemplating using it. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to go ahead and throw it in here in case I do end up busting it open. I have an Arbonne body scrub. So this is an old one as well. I probably bought this when I bought the eye cream, to be honest. So this I've probably had for a good 8 years too. This is the Awaken Sea Salt Scrub. So it was pretty old, and I actually did end up using a little bit of essential oils kind of dripped in there to refreshen up the scent, because it didn't smell like off, but it just didn't really have much of a scent anymore. But the salt and everything and the oils still looked good in it, so I still used it and I finished it. This once was described as with lemon for vitality and coriander for happiness. So that was the original scent, was that lemon coriander. And I ended up using, I want to say, lemongrass essential oil to kind of help give it that lemon boost and burst, and that worked very well, by the way. So if you ever have like an old scrub or something that you want to just retouch up with some fragrance, try some essential oils. It worked very well for me. All right, second to last, I have a travel shower gel. That's right, I've been going on lots of trips apparently to share with you. Now this says Oahu Coconut Sunset, but this is my little tip of the day. Reuse your travel size Bath & Body Works bottles. Why? Because you've already bought them. They're already super nicely sealed, and they're exactly the size that you need for travel. So that's exactly what I did. I actually had the scent Pearberry in this bottle, and I finally used that up. So the notes for Pearberry are wild berries, pear, and floral notes. Now Pearberry to me smells very much like raspberry with a little hint of pear and maybe very vague floral notes. Very good. That's my little tip. That's why I'm sharing that with you today. Reuse those travel size bottles. And last but not least, I've got my favorite thing to share with you for last, and that is the shower gel in the scent Pear Blossom. So if you've seen some of my other videos, which I may tag one or two up here for you, you will know that I absolutely stinking love Pear Blossom by Bath & Body Works. Now this is an OG bottle, check that out. And this once retailed for $9.50. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Now this stayed fresh and was perfectly fine. I did go ahead and use this up because it was so old, but this is one of my all-time hands down favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. And in the shower gel, it is just chef's kiss. Beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful scent. So the description for this is, this sparkling scent is a unique blend of sweet pear blossoms, ripe Bartlett pear, white peach, and fresh spring air. And that peach, the pear blossom, the pear, it just blends so uniquely well that it was just such a beautiful, slightly fruity, slightly floral, slightly fresh scent. It is perfect. Is perfection in a bottle. I wish I could go back in time and stock up on 20 of these, as well as some fragrance mists and some lotions, but sadly I only had the shower gel and now it is all gone. But I wanted to share it with you and I wanted to save it for last because, like I said, this is hands down one of my absolute favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. Timeless and delightful. So Bath & Body Works, if you're listening, I want more of Pear Blossom, please. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed all of the different things that I have used, and I hope that you take these reviews and are able to apply them towards your next purchase so you can figure out what works best for you and what might not. I'm going to sprinkle some videos down here for you so that you can keep watching my channel, and I will catch you there. Bye!